Test, test. Hopefully this goes really well. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Long time no see. I know, I went MIA for a couple months, and what's new, right? I thought it would be really fun if we finally did my Japan haul, but we're gonna do a little twist. We're gonna talk about what items I did or did not have some buyer's remorse for. So it's been exactly 6 months since my trip to Japan, and I thought now would be a better time than never to share what I got. And some of them are still in their little shrink wrap, never been opened. Do not come for me. I'm a collector at heart and a little bit of a hoarder. So they will eventually get their time to shine on my shelves, potentially after this video, because they're out and about, so I might as well do something with them, right? Let's start off with some little mini figures. I don't normally buy these types of figures. I normally like to collect like full figure anime figures. Fuck, what am I trying to say? Okay, I'm really bad about like sizing. Like, is it like a 16th scale, 1/7? I don't know. Don't ask me about math. I did really bad in it in school. So these are the mini ones that I bought. So we got panty and stocking. Also, fun fact with panty and stocking, if you've seen the first season of it 10 years ago, at the end credits of the show, there's like these little, basically these little cheapy versions of them, and they just get to bob their head along to the end credit song. And look, their heads even get to do it now. Oh my God, I'm obsessed, so obsessed. And on top of that, I also picked up, what did I pick up? Where'd it go? I got the panty and stocking vinyl. Now, I'm not a vinyl girly, but I can't resist a soundtrack. And I really just wanted to get this because honestly, look at it. It's like a piece of art on its own. Definitely want to hang this on my wall. So this is a fantastic find for me. And honestly, I didn't go into Japan thinking, oh, I'm gonna get vinyl, I'm gonna get like music stuff. No, I went into a music store just to look around and then came home with this bad boy. Anyway, on this trip, I went really heavy on the Gundams. Why did I do that? I don't know what came over me. There's something about a well-designed robot that's very like detailed and articulated that I just, I eat it up, okay? I felt like going to the Gundam base in Tokyo was like the mecca of being a Gundam fan. So I was like, I can't not go there and not buy a Gundam. You know what I mean? It's like, that doesn't make any sense. This is the mini one that I purchased. Now, what drew me to him? Obviously, color palette. I cannot deny a blue colorway. I do actually have a small collection that I would like to grow of blue Gundams, or like mechs is kind of like my goal. So I felt like he would be a phenomenal addition. And he's a little cop. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Love him. Next Gundam is going to be the Devil Gundam. Apparently it's a limited item, and I'm a sucker for limited edition shit. The all pink is like everything, honestly. And I already have it open, so you can kind of get a vibe, but look at that. This bitch is all clear. I honestly should be building these before I even like do this video, but now this next Gundam, it has kind of been on my to buy list for a while, but when in Japan, when in the Gundam base, you get the holy grail of your collection. Now, is this everyone's holy grail item? I doubt it. It is my personal holy grail item. The Unicorn Gundam. I love the color palette. It's got gold, it's got gray, it's just chef's kiss. This is what he should be looking like. Ooh. The light.
Ah, the light.
I'm super stoked to build him. Honestly, he might be the first one I build. Obviously, I said too at the beginning of this video, I want to talk about some maybe post-Japan shopping remorse that I have. Here is my first remorse of our little haul today. This is my first remorse of the Japan trip. Who goes to the Gundam base to get cookies? You know what I mean? I honestly bought it just because I wanted the tin. I thought it looked really cool. But damn, these cookies suck. But the tin looks cool, so I'm gonna figure out how to repurpose that one. And in the spirit of showing off my Gundams that I purchased from this trip, I also purchased, what even is this called? Shoot, hold on. Let me not embarrass myself. This vinyl is the Gundam Very Last Shoot from 1982. Now, I'm not too familiar with what series it came from in the Gundam line, right? Just like, I love this like painterly art style. So I just thought it would look like really cool on like a wall with like other vinyls, which is why I bought it. Don't call me a fake fan. I'm here to support the arts, okay? I'm just a patron. So, video game collectibles. This next batch that I will show you, I did purchase for my husband, but I do think it's fun to show in the haul because I did get them at the same time. Mega Man X, or Mega Man from Mega Man X. Blue Guile. This is from the Jada Street line. Street line? It's the new Street Fighter line from Jada. Normally he has like a green camo colorway. I think that's the classic one, but this is a fun new color variant. Technically, this figure was a Target exclusive over here in the US. I was never able to find one, and me and Steven tend to go to Target like at least once a week just to see if they have like new collectibles that come in, and we never see it. So it was really crazy to see it in person. So I was like, had to cop that for him for sure. Next is another Jada figure, but this is technically the Jada Next Level line, which I think is technically their more premium version of their collectible line for Street Fighter, but it is the pink Chun-Li variant. Unfortunately, it is not open yet. Maybe I'll try to do some insert shots of it because Steven has not opened it yet. We're still in our, obviously, if you can't tell, we're in our new space right now. We do not have enough shelving for all of the figures that we have. So we need to figure that out, figure our life out over here. Not Street Fighter related, but from the Gameverse line from Marvel, it is Thanos and Psylocke. So this is not a like Japan exclusive figure, but the issue is it's another Target exclusive item, but it never showed up in like our Target at all. I don't know what was going on with the distribution, but I overpaid for this figure while I was in Japan since it was probably like a US import or something. So I would actually say this might have been a remorse for me because we could have just got it here. It was just, I think we've been looking for over a couple months now, like stateside, and we just never found it. So like I just bought it while I was over there. So this is a little bit of a remorse. I hate to say this, but these next items are also a remorse for me just because I stood in line for, I feel like over like 30 minutes, if not longer, to purchase these. The line just winded through the entire freaking store. I guess they're cute, but I don't know if it was worth like a 30-minute wait to pay for them. We got a little Mudkip keychain. The classic boy. Look at him. And he's so soft, honestly. Ugh, I eat him up. Eat him up. Okay, this one's cute. Okay, I don't really regret this one. And then this one was really cute too. So this is a Pokemon Center exclusive Mew, and it comes with a little photo holder. And is that not adorable? I mean, I don't look adorable in that photo. It's like a fucking mugshot, dude. Now this, I hate to say this was like a remorseful buy. So it's a Mario print tote bum bag situation. I just don't see myself really using this because I feel like it's just gonna like, I mean, it's kind of cute, right? It's a cute print. At the time, I was just like, how could I not like get something Mario related? You know what I mean? Now, I also got some video game related items, so let's get into that. They weren't a lot. I purchased these for Steven because he is a video game collector himself, so I thought he would really enjoy these. Some of them were also very specific requests from him, but he wanted at least one Super Famicom of Sailor Moon. And luckily enough, I found one for him. I didn't know there were like so many like Sailor Moon games for the Super Famicom. And they're not all the same style, but he specifically wanted one that was like a classic side-scrolling beat 'em up. Next one is a Nintendo Switch Gundam game, and this one is exclusive to Japan. He likes exclusivity if he can get it, right? So obviously we had to grab him one. This is the UFO Robot Grendizer, the Feast of the Wolves. It's a Mazinger type game, and I think Mazinger is just like one of the giant robots that Steven is a big fan of, so I was trying to pick him up as much Mazinger stuff as I could on this trip. Now, unfortunately, this is a remorse for me personally of buying. By the time I got home, we went to a GameStop right locally. They had the English version of this game at GameStop for like brand new inbox and for a used price. So it was just like, you know. Now, if you don't know me, I do have a problem with like collecting Pop Mart vinyl figures. I love a good mystery box. I really do. So it's not surprising that when I got to Japan, I was like a big fan of the gacha concept, you know, of like the little quarter machines that they got over there. You'll be proud of me. I actually didn't go balls to the wall with the gachas, but I did get a couple. My least favorite, I guess, is like this freaking shark on a tank. Angry dude in a jar. I think he's pretty like funny. Let me see if I can get him to turn around. Angry man in a jar. They're like the best fidget toys ever. Is this like ASMR, by the way? This is like the GameCube buttons for the purple one. And then the other one is Nintendo 64 joystick. How fun is that, truly? My favorite finds. So these were a score. These were my remorses. I'm gonna try speed run through these next ones. These are just kind of like miscellaneous items that I got that I haven't really used yet. But we got some of these flower vases. I forgot what it's called. It's like Japanese flower arranging where you just have like this metal puck with spikes on the inside and then you just cut your flowers and like stick the stems on the spikes. And that's how you do the flower arranging. I guess these are a remorse, but I think they're mostly a remorse because I just haven't used them yet. So that could probably change in the future. I don't know. I got some cassette tapes. I mean, this might be a niche collectible item, but I thought it was really cool. The way they had it displayed in the store was chef's kiss. Cassettes. So we got the Splatoon original soundtrack. How cute is that cover art? Another CD that I got was the Street Fighter 2 Turbo soundtrack. I'm really into the cover art for this one. It's pretty neat. For the 35th anniversary. I was able to grab the Castlevania Symphony of the Night soundtrack. Another kind of like niche thing I ended up buying when I was over there, it's in a Ziploc bag because, bro, these smell crazy. I bought incense, but it's not just regular incense. It is incense themed after like movies. These are the incenses that I bought. Woo. And it also came with an incense holder. It looks like the Fight Club soap. Is that not sick? The incense that I got, obviously since it's based off film, let me show you the ones that I got. One of my favorite movies, Breakfast at Tiffany's. And it's supposed to be notes of floral, jasmine, rose. Honestly, a very fresh and clean smell, which I really like for this one. I got Death Proof. I actually really like how Death Proof smells. Now these next two, they're great movies, but they smell freaking weird. So we got a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Notes, independent. I don't really know what that means, but it's supposed to be a note of independent. The fragrance is leather, amber, and wood. Actually, that doesn't smell that bad, the leather. You'd think it'd be more meaty.
Don't skimp on the meat.
And then last one is Blue Velvet. I think this is the one I like the least. And the notes are floral, vanilla, rose, and patchouli. It smells great. But yeah, how cute, huh? I love it. I love a gimmick. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Got your toes. Okay, anyway. Oh, 2 more honorable mentions on my miscellaneous item list. You might have seen this already in my Tokyo vlog, but I got this blind box item from Sushiro. And then this one I kind of got on a whim on my last day. We were just walking around shopping and I bought this thing. Funny enough, I saw this on TikTok and I thought it was a really neat little like gadget, but I just never thought I would buy it. But I saw one in store and I was like, shoot, I have extra money left over. Why not? You can literally put like a micro SD card into here and it's rechargeable. All it has is like off and on button. I think a mode button. I don't even know what that does, but all you do is point and shoot. Isn't that cute? I feel like basically I bought it because I thought it would be a fun in the moment thing to do. You know, carry this and be like, okay, we're gonna, and then we'll have to go home, put the SD card in to see what we got. I think it's fun. Did we need it? No, but I bought it anyway. That's why it's the miscellaneous part of the haul. So now we're gonna get into my favorite purchase of the trip. So I did buy a lot of model kits, Gundams, American collectible figures while I was over there, but I was actually on the hunt for the Play Arts Kai Zack Fair first class soldier figure. I have him as second class soldier. I didn't get him in time for first class soldier and he sold out online. Couldn't find him. But while I was looking, I actually did find a figure that I had seen online before, but I wasn't really ready to pull the trigger on it. It just looked cool. I got to see it in person and oh my God, it is probably one of my favorite figures now in my collection for Final Fantasy. Do you guys see this? Square Enix Play Arts Kai Final Fantasy variant Dragoon figure. Can you believe it? Do you see him? Do you see this articulation? Do you see the armor design? I am obsessed. He looks so good. Why am I whispering? Dude, I'm like, sorry, I'm just like looking at him, I'm like, bro, why is he so fucking hot? Oh my God, he looks so freaking good. I love him.
I love him. I love him.
Also, he comes with like the spear. I don't know what to say other than just like, I love the color palette. I love the design. It is just gorgeous, gorgeous. I can't help it. I love him. He was probably the most expensive purchase though from my trip, but well worth it. Also, when I was on this trip, I really wanted to pick up some authentic anime cells to bring back home because I feel like those look really cool as like display art. Steven and I have a small collection already of anime cells, but we've been buying them here and there off of eBay, and sometimes the prices can be like a little inflated depending on what series you're trying to buy for. Like if you're trying to get a Sailor Moon cell, good luck, those bitches are expensive. And I actually found 2 cells that were like very well priced within my budget. I think it was like under $100 for each of them, maybe under 50. I think it might have been under $50 for them too. So this is from My Neighborhood Love Story. This is our main lead, Mikako. Hopefully I'm saying her name right. But it's really funny that I even like found this because I was just flipping through like a random like binder that kind of said like miscellaneous cells, and it wasn't by like any series or nothing like that. I just started reading My Neighborhood Love Story like I think a month before I left for my trip. I got one of the new reprints and I'd never read it before. I'm a big fan of Nana and Paradise Kiss. It's crazy that I have one of these cells from the show. Doesn't it look beautiful? Sorry, I'm just looking at it and I'm like so happy. It's like so sick. I love it. So that is one cell. And then the other one, I would have never thought I would have wanted a cell from this anime, but this anime was like a really big part of like my teenage years. Like I watched it like one summer and it was like the funniest show I'd ever seen in my life. From the anime Beelzebub. Here we have the baby Beelzebub and his nanny, Hilda. I'm so grateful that I found these. I think these are so cool to have some authentic anime cells. I mean, I have like a couple already here, but they're usually based off of like American cartoons. So getting some niche anime cells honestly warms my little otaku nerdy heart. So I do have one last remorse of this trip, and it wasn't even something that I bought, it was something that I didn't buy. And that was the Trans Metal 2 iguanas that I found when I was in Nakano Broadway. It was a little too expensive for my liking, and my suitcase was already getting really full by that point in the trip, so I was trying to be a little bit more selective. But lo and behold, I think it all worked out like it was supposed to, because I was actually surprised during Christmas last year with my own Trans Metal 2 iguanas, courtesy of Steven. And he did not cost $100+. Future reference for anybody that I guess wants to get like kind of Transformers and whatnot, or more American type collectibles when in Japan, maybe check eBay when you're doing it, because there's a little bit of upsell of those types of items over there. So thankfully, I did not get bamboozled in pricing for Trans Metal 2 iguanas, but I'm so happy to add them to my collection. Well, everybody, that concludes my Japan haul video. I hope you had a fun time going through all my crap with me. It's not crap. These are my treasured collectibles, but I really need to do something with all this stuff. I am like surrounded by like stuff right now, and I'm a little overwhelmed. It's quite a bit. It's a bit much, honestly. Let me know down below, what was your favorite item that I showed off? Do you agree or disagree with any of my remorses? Let's have a dialogue.
Can we have a dialogue, please?
Don't call it a dialogue.
I'm happy to finally share all this stuff, because I have been sitting on it for like 6 months now, and I really did want to make a video about sharing what I got, because I feel like I love watching other people's YouTube videos about, this is my Japan haul, this is what I got when I went over here, over there. And I was like, I want to do my own, because by golly, I spent some money over there. I spent my hard-earned USD converted over to yen, and I want to show what I got. So hopefully my consumerism didn't disgust you, because it's minutely disgusting me right now. So I'm gonna have to clean all this up, but thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.